Hey guys, it's Baayta. Today we're going to take a look at a set of Bluetooth 4.0 sport headphones that were sent to me by Jokeret. They are the S2 model number A990BL. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check them out. Out of the box, we're greeted with the actual Jokeret Bluetooth 4.0 headphones. They have a good distance on them. They're a little bit of extra slack on the back to be able to put them behind your head. The other thing we notice here is that they're small. The actual footprint is very small enough that it actually doesn't interfere with any look. They're black, they're sleek. The wire itself, or the cord that supports them, is a very nice flat cord, and it's really nice as far as not getting any tangles in it. The other thing we're noticing here obviously is that we have the two earpieces, the right and left, but the controls on the actual unit are on the left side. A little bit different than what we usually have in the US. We normally have the controls on the right. But I found that when I was using it over a week, I generally have them as monitoring headphones, meaning I'll plug in my left ear, keep the controls next to it, and I'll leave the other one hanging. That way I can still hear my surroundings. And when I'm working out, they work pretty good. There's no issue. As far as controls and what we get here, we have 3 buttons, and that's mostly what you're going to get from here. But they have multiple functions. The power works as power on, power off, as well as the answer and hang up. There's also the ability of downloading an additional application to use this as a camera shutter option while connected to your Android device. Volume up also doubles as a skip forward track, and volume down also works as skip back. We also have a micro USB plug here that gives us the ability to obviously just charge the unit itself. It does support Bluetooth 4.0. The protocols that it also supports is A2DP, AVR, CFP, and high quality audio. And I think they rated it up to it's basically, I think it's an 11.5 millimeter driver on both units, which give you really good deep basses. That's one really nice. As you guys saw with the hands-on, they look really good. A lot of design work was done here to basically make sure that not only the unit itself looks good, but it is functional, as well as the actual design of the box and the packaging. It's really well packaged, and I really enjoyed unboxing it and getting a chance to look at it. The other thing I would say, of course, is the design has multiple purposes. The flat line makes it, sit flat on your neck, and it also makes it easier so that it doesn't actually tug on one end. You're not able to pull it out. But the ability to just basically plug in one ear and put the headphones behind your neck, you still be able to use them as monitoring, meaning you can listen to music and keep one ear open to hear surrounding sound. The other thing you want to keep in mind, of course, is that your controls are on the left side, not as normal as most of our headphones that we get. We automatically usually associate the controls with the right ear and plug it in. So just keep that in mind. It takes a couple of days and you get used to that. And as I explained with the hands-on, you have the multifunctional buttons there. I do like the fact that it is actually sleek and small. The battery life on it is pretty decent for the size. Rated to be about 6 hours of talk time and 4 hours of music time. Didn't have about 6 hours worth of conversation to be able to test it out for you guys, but between using that and then playing music while I was running, and I did about 3 different runs in the span of a week, I was able to get, I think, about almost 4 hours of usage total. I think about 2.5 hours worth of actual just music listening on my device, and then a little over that with just making conversations, because that was the mixed usage that I did on that. It does have really good sound. It's geared towards mids and lows. It has more heavy bass on it. So if you enjoy music, trance, dance, exercise-based music that you generally want to have a higher BPM, these will perform quite well. I was able to listen to a few ebooks with them as well as just some classical music, just to see how it sounded more, vocal-based, and it worked pretty good. I was able to listen to it. Not my genre of music, but from my experience at least, it was pretty good. Again, it has a good range. It doesn't actually... I was able to go almost about 15 feet away, and before I started hearing a little bit of a stuttering and disconnection between it, and then I had a wall between myself and the device, and it still worked pretty good. Other than that, I think it's a really good deal. The design's really good. It works very nice, and it has some nice specs within a very small package, and you're definitely going to enjoy this. I would recommend you, though, if you are going to be running with this, to use the clip that they do provide you in the carrying case. That you're able to put your device in. Obviously it comes with it, and then just clip the actual unit itself right below the actual control to your shirt, and that way you'll get over the concerns there. So as far as pros and cons, obviously design, performance, quality, and all of those things are pluses. It has an 11 millimeter driver on both earpieces, and it has really good sound and really good bass. Now, not necessarily in a bad way, or just necessarily pointing out my concerns. If I didn't use the clip when I was running initially, it took me a little bit to get used to the fact that the control being so close to the left ear just bounced all around. And it became a little bit of annoying, and I had to basically find a way to stabilize it by tugging it under the shirt, and it did work. Other than that, I think not that much really to say as bad things about them. They work good, they have a good lifespan, and you just need to make sure that basically, you know, don't put them in water. Obviously, they're not water resistant. They're basically going to be okay for you to do some exercise and enjoy them outdoors. And that'll be it for myself. I'll give you guys a link in the description below for you to be able to pick up your own unit. But as usual, like and subscribe to my channel, and please share if you like this content, and let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I will see you guys soon.